It's been a whirlwind summer full of headlines on data privacy protection and internet security. Now, security of income, collective management of copyright material created by artists in the EU, has been addressed in a draft directive, which just passed unanimously in Parliament's Legal Affairs Committee. But unlike data privacy, this is about musical rights groups' activities and the ways that they collect royalties on behalf of artists. More broadly, this directive is about creating an internal market, that is, allowing multi-licensing of musical works online and across Europe. That, in turn, is meant to help create new competitive digital services. But it hasn't been easy getting this far. There remain substantial differences of copyright law across the 28 EU member states and between different categories of rights holders, as well as between rights holders and users. Rapporteur on collective rights management in the Legal Affairs Committee is Marielle Gallo of the EPP Group. She insists that the directive will have a positive impact across the music industry in the future.
We have provided the proof that the artist's rights can be adapted to the digital era. Since I have managed to get a unanimous vote, that means that we have everyone in my jury committee, from the British Conservatives all the way to the Swedish Pirates Party.
And she said not only the rapidly evolving business models in the music industry stand to gain from a new rights management directive. She insists culture will also win.
For the citizen, it is clear that it's possible to have much greater access to culture and to music, but for the business model, it's not only music, because the model of collective rights management is currently a work in progress in different sectors. It has to also be developed like in the audiovisual one.
Still, Gallo admits there have been and remain some significant hurdles to overcome.
What I regret is that it's a directive which will have to be converted for each member state. Therefore, we will have a delay of 2 years, during which we will possibly have to continue with the same system. Yet because of the digital market, we will have to move really quite fast.
On the face of it, this is about simplifying the way that artists choose to manage their own music rights or have them managed collectively on their behalf across the EU. Of course, consumers also stand to gain or lose by how those rights are transparently managed, as they ultimately impact the prices for music paid online. Find out more about the activities of Parliament's largest political force by going to eppgroup.eu. Thanks for looking in, and see you again soon.